Hello, my dear friend. Before you read further, take one long, calm breath. Let the air fill you completely. And when you exhale, imagine releasing every anxious thought about right and wrong, success and failure, progress and setback. And its journey will take us deep into the unseen architecture of spiritual life, the place where merit and karma intertwine, where even sincere practice can be shaken if the roots are shallow. Have you ever wondered why some people practice sincerely yet stumble? Why good intentions sometimes lead to confusion? Why the path of wisdom feels so fragile even after years of effort? Master Laiguo, one of the great teachers of modern Chinese Buddhism, warned of this danger. He said, when blessings are insufficient, the winds of karma will shake even a strong tree. His words are not about punishment, but about balance, about understanding that virtue and wisdom must grow together, that the soil of merit must be rich enough to hold the roots of insight. Tonight, let's explore what this means, not as theory, but as living guidance for anyone walking the path of awareness in a noisy, complicated world. The meaning of blessing and karma. In the language of the Dharma, blessing, or merit, is the gentle energy born from good actions, generosity, kindness, and service. Karma is the law of cause and effect, the invisible momentum of your past thoughts, words, and deeds. Blessing softens karma. Karma tests blessing. Master Laiguo compared it to a boat and the sea. Blessing is the buoyancy, karma is the waves. Without blessing, the boat sinks when storms rise. Without awareness, it drifts aimlessly even in calm waters. Both must work together. This teaching matters because modern life rewards cleverness more than kindness. We learn techniques of meditation, mindfulness, affirmation, but forget the ethical foundation that holds them steady. We seek enlightenment without building the merit to sustain it. The result is imbalance, insight without humility, knowledge without compassion, energy without direction. The story of the shaken practitioner. Story is told of a monk who practiced zealously under Master Laiguo. He meditated for long hours, recited sutras, and ate little. But one day, he became irritable, harsh, and finally ill. The master visited him and said gently, "You have wisdom without blessing. Your practice is like a lantern without bulbs, bright for a moment, then smoke." The monk asked, "How do I gain blessing?" Laiguo replied, "By kindness in small things. Sweep the floor with gratitude. Serve the poor with respect. Speak gently even when you disagree. Each act refills the lamp." That simple advice saved him. Within months, his temper softened, his body healed, and his mind cleared. Because blessing, once accumulated, stabilizes practice like a deep anchor. The modern parallel. In our time, the same imbalance appears differently. We meditate to reduce stress, but forget to cultivate generosity. We study mindfulness apps but neglect patience in traffic. We speak of energy and vibration, but our hearts remain reactive. When blessings are thin, karma moves quickly. Old habits, hidden wounds, and past tendencies rise like wind over water. Without inner strength, we get blown off course in mistaking excitement for awakening, emotion for insight. This is why every spiritual tradition insists on virtue before power, humility before vision. The higher you climb, the stronger the wind. The nature of karma's wind. Karma's wind is not external, it is the momentum of your own past mind. Every unhealed desire, resentment, or pride is a gust waiting for a trigger. When conditions align, it blows. Have you ever felt peaceful for weeks, then suddenly angry or lost for no reason? That's karmic wind stirring. Doesn't mean you failed. It means deeper layers are surfacing for release. But without enough blessing, without the ballast of kindness and patience, the mind gets swept away. Blessing acts as protection, not through magic but through resonance. Good deeds create harmony. Harmony resists chaos, like a well-rooted tree bending but not breaking in the storm. A blessed heart stays steady amid turbulence. Building the foundation. So how do we increase blessing? Master Laiguo gave 3 simple methods: generosity, humility, and service. Generosity. Give not only money, but time, attention, forgiveness. Every unselfish act expands your field of stability. Humility. Respect others, especially those you disagree with. Arrogance blocks blessing like dust covering a mirror. Service. Actively help where you can. Comfort the sad, feed the hungry, teach the willing. Service converts knowledge into light. These are not moral chores, they are energy practices. Each act creates ripples of clarity that return when you need them most. The invisible mathematics of mirror. Master Laiguo often said, "You cannot cheat cause and effect." Many people think they can skip small virtues and still reach big realizations. But karma is proof, as it records intention more than performance. If your meditation is deep but your heart is cold, the balance tips. If your charity is loud but ego-driven, the merit grains away. Real blessing flows quietly, like groundwater, unseen but nourishing everything above. You can test this in your own life. When you act with genuine kindness, even small troubles feel lighter. When you act with hidden pride, even success feels heavy. The difference is the vibration of motive. The subtle forms of deviation. Master Laiguo warned of deviation. Doesn't mean evil, it means subtle imbalance. Practitioners may deviate in three ways. Attachment to experience, mistaking bliss or visions for enlightenment. Attachment to identity, becoming proud of being the practitioner or the teacher. Attachment to purity, rejecting the world as impure, forgetting compassion. Each deviation begins with I am advanced, I am special, I am beyond others. The moment light returns, the wine begins. Blessing keeps you grounded because it's upward facing. Serving others dissolves self-importance. You can fall far or helping someone stand. A mirror of life. Every event that challenges you is karma's mirror showing your remaining attachments. Instead of saying whiny, say this is where I still cling. The wine doesn't come to punish, it comes to teach balance. Master Laiguo told his disciples, if you meet difficulty, bow, because bowing humbles the ego and opens the heart. When you bow, the wine passes over. When you stand rigid, it knocks you down. The science of stability. From a psychological perspective, blessings correspond to emotional resilience. Generous people handle stress better, humble people recover faster, compassionate people live longer. Science echoes the Dharma because truth is universal. When you cultivate virtue, your nervous system learns safety. When you cultivate ego, it stays in defense. Blessing is not superstition's theology of peace. That's why the Diamond Sutra emphasizes the non-abiding mind. The less you cling, the calmer your system. The calmer your system, the less karma can shake you. All practitioners lose their way. Impatience, wanting enlightenment now. This rush creates friction. Real growth unfolds naturally. Comparison, measuring yourself against others. The path is inward, comparison leads outward. Neglecting ethics, thinking meditation alone is enough. Without morality, concentration becomes fragile. Sketches, using spirituality to avoid life's responsibilities. True practice faces life, not flees from it. Each of these mistakes drains blessing and invites karmic wind. Recognize them early, and you save years of confusion. The antidote. Return to simplicity. Master Laiguo's students often asked, how do I avoid deviation? He always answered, simplicity. Simply, speak simply, think simply. Complexity breeds illusion. When your heart is simple, the path is straight. He also taught gratitude as protection. When you thank the world thanks you. He said, gratitude turns karma's wind into breeze. It shifts your energy from defense to harmony. Balancing effort and surrender. Practice is a dance between doing and letting go. When much effort becomes tension, and too much passivity becomes laziness. Blessing harmonists the two. It gives you intuition to know when to push and when to rest. Ink of sailing. The sailor doesn't fight the wind, he adjusts the sail. Karma is the wind, awareness is the say. Blessing is the skill of balance. The compassion of correction. When karma stirs, don't despair. The shaking of your life is the shaking of your ignorance. Every setback is correction, not punishment. Universe doesn't hate you, it educates you. Esther Laiguo said, when a storm comes, bow deeper. That means surrender pride, not power. Through humility, you regain alignment. Next time something falls apart, whisper, perhaps this too is a blessing in disguise, because often it is. Building blessing in modern life. There are simple ways to restore equilibrium. Start the day with gratitude. Before rising, thank life for another chance. Perform one hidden good deed daily. When denounce it, let kindness mature in silence. Forgive quickly. Holding grudges feeds karmic wind. This wealth lies light. Share what you can. Generosity multiplies stability. Rest in awareness. When tired, breathe and return to the present. Blessing grows in stillness. These acts accumulate invisible merit that cushions every storm. The example of the masters. Esther Laiguo himself faced hardships, illness, slander, poverty, but never bitterness. He said, blessing and suffering are two wings of the same bird. Without both, you cannot fly. His laughter amid difficulty became his greatest teaching. He showed that real peace doesn't depend on conditions. It comes from harmony between virtue and understanding. The karma of pride. Perhaps the most dangerous mind is pride disguised as insight. The moment you think I am special, the seeds of downfall spread, because pride isolates, and isolation weakens blessing. Humility reconnects you with the web of life. When you bow before others of goodness, you share their merit. When you criticize, you close the door to that flow. The wise collect blessings quietly, the proud lose them loudly. The maturity of practice. As your path deepens, you'll realize that practice is not about escaping karma but harmonizing with it. Each challenge refines understanding. Each mistake strengthens compassion. Blessing turns courage blows into license. Without it, the same blows break you. With it, they polish you like stone into jade. The modern storm. This world tests practitioners differently. Instead of famine or exile, we face distraction, anxiety, and endless noise. These are the new karmic winds. Blessing helps you stay centered amid information storms. Generosity, humility, patience, they are your anchors. Each act of awareness adds weight to your stability. You don't need to be saintly, you need to be sincere. The secret of balance. Esther Laiguo summarized it beautifully. Wisdom without blessing is true. Blessing without wisdom is blind. Together, they form the path. Think of it like breathing. Inhale wisdom. Exhale blessing. Earn deeply. Serve freely. Study the Dharma. Then live it through kindness. Each cycle completes the other. A light within the storm. Eventually, you will see that the karmic wind itself carries light. It shows you what remains unhealed. When you face it with gratitude, it becomes purification. Just as fire refines gold, challenge refines heart. Unfear the storm. Learn to shine within it. A wind that bends you is the same wind that teaches you to bow. Determining to be equanimate. After all teachings, after all storms, the destination is equanimity, the mind like calm water, not indifferent, but clear, not static, but balanced. When blessing and wisdom unite, you become like that water's reflecting everything, grasping nothing. The world moves, but you stay luminous. Closing reflection. At night, remember, blessing is not superstition. It's the quiet strength born from goodness. Karma's wind is not punishment. It's the teacher reminding you to deepen your roots. Live kindly, act humbly, practice steadily. When the wind comes, and it will, you will bend, not break. You will move with grace, not fear. Because when blessing and karma dance together, every gust becomes music. Thank you for watching this video. If these reflections help you find steadiness amid the winds of life, please like, subscribe, comment, and share it with someone who might need to remember that true stability begins with a kind heart and clear awareness.
Before you leave, here's something special. In Buddhism, we believe that every encounter carries a deeper meaning, Would you like to discover your true soul connection, the one written into your destiny? Take the Soulmate Test today and unveil the hidden truths of your journey. Click the link below and begin your path now.
http://soulmate. You wisdom more, come, white.